video from Dr. Lock. So I needed a bandsaw. I'm making some shelving to go up here, as if you've seen in my other videos. So I thought I might just have a look at the Vevor Las Vegas bandsaw. Now the reason I got this one is because it's smaller, lightweight than the other one. I mean, for twice the price I could have got one on a pedestal, better brand. But the thing is, I want something portable and lightweight. This is only taking up this much room. When I use it, I'll bring it out. When I'm not using it, I can put it away. The other one has a pedestal, and then you got to kind of make a place and workshop for it. Because I don't use it every day, I thought this one will be suitable. Let's just have a look and see what's in the box. Right, we got 2 spare bands. Awesome. And this is designed for cutting steel, so that's good. And I should just be able to pull it out. There we go. Go away, styrofoam. Go away. Alright. Okay, what's in the box? Some instructions, cool. What do we got here? 3 Allen keys, cool. And here we have it. So this particular one doesn't come with a band on it. That's cool, I can put a band on it. It should be suitable for 100mm of RHS or 100mm square. So that will be more than suitable for my needs. Take that off. Alright, so it's got this vise on it, which I knew it would. So you can simply lift this part up here. Can you? Or have they changed it? There we go. So you lift it up, put your material in, zap it down, tighten it up. That's perfect. Now for the 45-degree angles. So the machine has some numbers down the back here. So if we loosen this off, there we go. We can swing all the way to 45. So 0 degrees to 45 degrees. You're either using one or the other, so that should be fairly straightforward. The actual design of it, look, it's sheet metal and all the rest, kind of made in China. I get the feeling I'll probably have to check my cuts and maybe even adjust my vise accordingly. That's what you get. That's what you get. It's got the handle on the back, power on the top, trigger down here. There's no lock-in trigger, so you can't like leave it on. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, bandsaw. Made at 2 Honeywell Lane, London. It says made in the UK. And then it says made in China. Okay, so the people are in China. It doesn't say how many watts. The reason I bought this one is just because of the size of it. I've got another cut-off saw which actually is like a grinder disc. Really doesn't cut a straight cut. A lot of sparks, a lot of mess. I'm hoping this one will be better. So let's power it up and see how it goes. Alright, so installing the blade. So the blade, it comes with 2 blades. They're covered in this protective thing. Both blades are the same. I'll give you the specs on them. M42 13 by 0.65 10/14T. Okay, so to get this, there was poor instructions in getting the belt in. So hopefully this might clear it up for somebody. So first of all, you take these covers off. Then there's a handle at the back here. This handle here, this one here. You pop that down. What that does is that moves this top carriage in and out for tension. So you back it down as much as you can. There's arrows here that tell you which way the machine is moving, and you want it so the teeth are going into the cut. So I've got the teeth facing this way. As the machine goes round, the teeth are going this way. The blade didn't have any arrow. Normally it does, but it doesn't. But then again, if you don't know which way the blade is going to be cutting, maybe this machine's too much for you. Alright, so first thing I did is I put it into these 2 guides. This blade is actually twisted now. So the blade comes in, twists to this point, and then comes around, and I've put it all in. The only thing I've got to do now is just pull that lever to tighten it, like so. See that? That's tight. I've adjusted this down to the lowest position. So that's just like a safety. Maybe I'll have to adjust it again, who knows. And I'll put the cowling on and do a couple of test runs, see how the belt's seated, see if the belt's tight enough, and if it is, then we can start to cut. think I've made a mistake. These bolts don't need to come out to change the blade. You only need to remove this one and this one. Okay. One of my bolts had something in the head of it, so I couldn't even get it out. I had to replace it. Now you've got this little sign here going tighten, tighten. This is just the arm to attach it to the base. This is your tensioner for your blade. So you lift it all the way up, the blade is loose. Tighten all the way down. Blade is tight. So that's good. So in the book here, it just basically says connect it to the base. I don't know why they got arrows pointing here for that. A few other things to notice: on and off switch, speed control, trigger to initiate it. So it would be nice if it had some type of, you know, hold so you could hold it, but it doesn't seem to. It just seems you go back on that angle, and then the weight of the machine will probably be used to carry down into the cut. So we're ready to start the new cut. I'll just make sure these are tight. Yeah, they're all tight, so I don't see what they're talking about there. There is an LED in there as well, so it'll be nice to see what goes on there. Okay, so this plate, or this right here, sits about 130 mil high. So I'm going to chop up some 100 blocks just so I've got my material on the same level. So back this off. First thing we'll do is we'll just test to make sure the blade's good. Yep, that seems good. This is a 100 by 100 piece of wood. I'm going to try chopping it in half. Going off, okay, that's why. Make sure we're 100% right. Okay, so 0 should be there, but it's not. It doesn't look right. So this gauge I'm not happy with yet. Let's get some material in. This handle's in the way, I'm going to lift up, get it out of the way. This will definitely be a test. It says 120 by 120. Let's see. There we go. My guide is in the way. This guide here for the blade is hitting that. So let me get some tools and adjust it. Okay, guide fixed. Don't know if this will work. Power on. Interesting. So it's clear with this vise you can't cut 100 by 100. If I move the wood closer I probably could. So we'll have to remove it from its cradle to cut 100 by 100, which is not good. Don't want to do that. Alright, next test. Okay, test 2, 75 by 75 3mm mild steel. Let's turn it down a little bit, take the 3. Oh, we're going to need some power. Okay, so earmuffs are a must. The cut is straight, looks good. Let's just have a look on this side. Okay, I'm happy with that cut. Happy with that cut. So for what I'm going to be using this machine for, it looks like it will do just fine. Considering I was going to get one on a pedestal that automatically feeds down, considering how quick this is, it's a no-brainer. You don't need the pedestal, you don't need the auto feed, because it only really takes a minute or two to cut it, and you're also, making sure your cut's good rather than set it, forget it, walk away. This thing here is good enough for what I'm going to be using it for. And the pedestal one means I'd have to make more room. This is about 14 kilos. It's about, what, 500 by 350 by 400, on the shelf, so that's good enough. Alright, so that's a Vevor Las Vegas bandsaw. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's going to do exactly what I need it to, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Okay, thanks for watching.